I want you to let them vote to see who gonna sing, how y'all gonna sing, how long the service gonna be, what time.
Right.
Or you might as well just say amen.
Amen.
Oh God. And so in the midst of our wait, we tend to get tired because we feel like when we say I'm waiting on God, we think that that means that I'm in a position where now I don't have anything to do. When the truth of the matter is now, if I'm going to wait, my fight is greater than it ever has been before.
That's right.
I'm going to prove it to you. Anybody that's really saved, when God says wait, the enemy comes at you because he's saying, now I don't want you to move forward right now. And at the same time, while you're not walking forward, I dare you to back up.
All right now.
And I don't know about you, have you ever tried to stop midway in a forward?
All right.
It's a hard thing to do.
That's right. That's right.
Because if I'm moving, I got my balance around me, Elder. But when I'm stopped midway, he said, wait.
God, my God.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
And so the only thing I have in the midst of my wait, I'm standing right here behind me.
God, my God.
The only thing I have in the midst of my wait is that if I get under the top, I got to have the reassurance that there's God that's holding me up because what I'm doing don't make any sense. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying? So in the midst of my wait, folks say, why you sit there doing that? God just said wait. Why you sit? God just said wait because I'm in the midst. Oh God. I'm going somewhere. I'm in the midst of doing something. I'm in the midst of coming out of what God said I need to come out of.
Right.
Oh God.
God, my God.
My position has to stay where I got the word to wait
My God.
until the same word come back and say move.
That's right.
Have you ever wanted it and they said no, you can't?
That's right.
Oh God, have you ever wanted something and God said no?
No.
And got upset with the one that God sent the message back.
Message through. Good God.
And before you would say, well, God did say wait,
My God.
we will change our position. The first thing that happens, I'll tell you the first thing that happens. The first thing that happens is that we lose our sound.
Lose our sound.
God.
We'll still come to church,
But don't let him know.
but we say, my daddy asked me to say something.
My God.
My daddy tell me to sit this thing.
God.
Oh God.
My Lord of mercy.
Right.
That reminds me to wave my hand. I'm going to wait till they look at me and roll my eye.
My.
Oh, God. Touch your neighbor and ask him, that you doing that?
Is that you doing that?
Is that you doing that? And what you don't understand is that God said, until your position is correct, your wait ain't even began.
Oh, my God, my God.
Your wait ain't even began. So you may have been in the same situation for over the last year, but your attitude is so bad, God said, your wait ain't even started. I ain't even started because I can't start it. Because when I tell you to wait, you got to already be in an upright position, and you got to wait in that position. My God. Tell your neighbor, don't lose your position. So God said, I got to wait till you get back in the upright position. And when you get in that position, I'm going to scream, wait. Hold it.
Oh God.
Balance what you got to balance, but hold it. Fight through what you got to fight through. Go through what you got to go through, but hold it. Hold it until I come back and release it. And during the whole time, don't lose your sound.
Come on, man. No, sir.
Oh, God. If blind Bartimaeus would have lost his sound, God would have never came.
That's right.
He'd have walked right by. And see, I'm going to tell you something what we missed in that scripture. I'm going to tell you how important it was, why he howled the way that he did. This was Jesus' last trip to Jerusalem on this trip. He wasn't coming back this way no more. This was the last time they were going to see him come in this valley.
You're right.
Read it. This was his last trip coming through. If they didn't holler out now, Sister Kelly, it was lost. Because he wasn't coming back here no more. This was the place that blind Bartimaeus had made his bed on the side of this road. This was the last time. This was the last time, Brother Gary. And I can see blind Bartimaeus now saying, you can say what you want, but I've been waiting too long.
All right.
I've been waiting. I've been in this position too long. I've been keeping my attitude right too long. I've been helping those who hurt me too long. I've been sworn into those who tried to mistreat me too long. And he refused to allow the crowd to kill his sound.
That's it.
He refused to allow them to kill his sound. Oh, God. Let's go there real quick. Mark chapter 10. Oh, God. Oh, my. Can I get my word? Mark chapter 10. Let's go there real quick. Let's go down to the 46th verse in that chapter. Yeah, just leave that. Amen. Oh, my. 46, it says, and they came to Jericho, and as he went out of Jericho with his disciples and a great number of people, blind Bartimaeus, the son of Timaeus, sat by the highway side begging. And when he heard, all his weight in the world would have been lost if he didn't have a son.
That's right.
If he did not still have
A son.
And when blind Bartimaeus heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to
Cry out.
All right.
He began to cry out. This is what happened. Let me bring it to 2011, finna be 2012. You've been catching hell all week.
Oh, my God.
All week. Since the last time you left the church.
Man.
And you still love God.
My Lord.
And you still love God. It seemed like you haven't had a breakthrough in the last time that you can remember. And what the people of God do is that we encourage you to go ahead and praise God because we hear him on the way.
Right.
That's why.
It said when that blind Bartimaeus heard
That's why.
that Jesus was coming.
That's right.
And this is why God had me to say a couple of weeks ago, is that God is not listening for the pastor's voice for your situation anymore.
That's right.
God is not listening for the elder's voice for your situation anymore. But he want to know that can you go through and keep a good attitude and come to church and still lift up all right. Is there anybody that can go through and still come to church with a good attitude?
Yes, sir. That's right. My God. Jesus.
They can say, you know what? They can come in and say, Pastor, I've been catching hell, but it ain't your fault. It ain't gonna
That's it.
I've been catching hell, but it ain't your fault. It's just the enemy. If anything, that if you see me strike out, please join in with me so that we can get this devil.
That's it.
That's it.
All right.
That's it.
And so what simply God is waiting for is that you'll sit in the seat. And I've seen it many times right here in the service at Clinton.
My God.
And God, he'll say, I've been sitting here, and it's been certain people. God said, if they would just open their mouth.
Their mouth.
But they won't.
And nobody tell them to.
Nobody.
If they would sit right there, going through what they know they're going
My
through,
God.
going through what they know the church know they're going through, going through what they know the community know they're going through, going through what everybody know that, if they would open their mouth, he said, I'll come right now and take care of it. But because they won't open their mouth. Jesus would not come to blind Bartimaeus unless he heard him say something. Do you think he did not know he was there?
Jesus knew he was there.
But he wouldn't come.
He wouldn't come because he wouldn't say nothing.
I dare you to tell your neighbor, keep not saying nothing if you want to.
Keep not saying nothing if you want to. Just keep it. We got to pray. We got to
So
pray.
Jesus kept on his trip. He stayed on his trip. He wasn't deterred by the commotion of all the disciples telling this man to hush. Didn't break his concentration. He said, I'm on my way. He didn't turn his head out. He said, I'm on my way. And the only thing that's going to cause me to turn from where I'm going is if I hear one of my sheep voice.
All right.
Nothing else is going to cause me to turn. I know at the end, I know what they're going through, but if they sit there, I'm going to walk right on by. You know, if they sit there and don't say anything, I'm going to keep right on going. He said, I'm going to keep right on going. And you're going to hurt. And you're going to feel emotionally hurt. You're going to feel like God had you forgotten. He said, no, you just won't say it.
You won't say it.
And I forgot you. You forgot me. You won't open your mouth.
You won't say nothing.
And so the enemy, and the enemy has got us so fooled to where we think we wait because we still come in the church.
Oh my God. Amen.
Tap your neighbor and say, it ain't you. It ain't you. But sometimes people attitude be so bad. We wish they could stay home. But it ain't you. Oh God, that was a little tight.
That's right.
Because I'm going to tell you something. Y'all remember when the doctor said I had cancer and told my wife within whatever, how we went from August to December, I'd be there. God commanded me in prayer. He said, share with the people what he said. Share with the people what the doctor said. And then in prayer, God come back and said, what the doctor told you is the truth. And I'm sitting there. How can he say this and don't believe me?
That's right.
And don't believe in one thing. But God said, through the whole thing, what will you say?
All right, come on now.
What will you say? And see, this is the thing what we under. If I say, is there anybody that want to be used by God? People's hands will go up. And say, I do, but not right now, but I want God to use me.
Not right now.
But there's things I know about, but I want God to use me. And see, let me tell you something I'm going to tell you something that was prophesied to me. My mama tell you, since I was a little boy, they always told me I was going to preach. I didn't want it. I read it. When I was a kid, they told me I was a prophet, and I ran from it. And one day when I was about 25 years old, his mother and Ada, Mother Foster, some of y'all don't know, some of y'all do.
Yes, sir.
She pulled up to me in this big old blue Cadillac while she was putting gas.
Yes, sir.
And she said, I want to tell you something, son. She said, God says He's going to use your life through you preaching the gospel or through you steady catching hell. He's going to preach for Him. He said, so what you have to decide, do you want Him to use you out here or do you want Him to use you in the house? And what I'm trying to tell some of y'all, that if your attitude don't change, God is going to use you with that bad attitude unless you want to do it out here or here. Oh, God. Because what will happen, God will take your bad attitude that you refuse to change, that you refuse to do better, and He'll use it to teach somebody, this is what I'm going to do to you if you don't change. This is what's going to happen.
Amen.
And you're going to still be in the church. You're going to still be coming to church. And still be loved by the church. But Jesus was not deterred. Oh God. Until He heard Bartimaeus' voice. He wasn't listening for anybody else.
That's right.
He wasn't going to turn on his trip because it was important that through what he went through. And